Hello. Hello, everybody. We're going to try this again.
One last time. Just a second. She'll be back soon.
Hey, guys. So, hello, party people. I have a little friend over here, but you can't see him right now. He's going to come on. He's a special guest that's going to come on with me today. Hello, party BOGO people. So, how is everybody doing today? Welcome to our 3 Life Essentials Facebook page. Those of you who are joining us on the replay, you're going to want to stick around because we're going to talk about 2 powerhouse oils that you're going to want to have in your home if you don't already. So let's dig into this. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. My phone is not letting me be able to know if I am live or not. And so, do we have the mic on? Welcome to all of you. Okay, so we're going to talk about these 2 oils today. These 2 single powerhouse oils. These are 2 of doTERRA's top selling and most popular oils. And you're going to understand why in just a minute if you don't already have these in your home. So those of you who are new, my name's Amy Miller. And just 6 years ago, our family was in total survival mode. As a wife to that real life superhero behind me and a mom to multiples, we were seeking natural solutions to care for our family's needs. And we were exhausted and we were overwhelmed with life, with our finances and caring for the health of ourselves and for our sons. And when a sweet friend just introduced us to doTERRA, we found way more than what we were looking for. We found solutions not only for our own health, but also for our financial freedom. And we found support for our emotions. And we found tiny miracles that happen weekly through the use of essential oils. And we found miracles in the lives of our family because we're now focused on the big picture of our wellness instead of just trying symptom management with everything. And it's astounding how our lives have taken a natural shift. And we feel called to share this information with our other families and with other families and parents just like you. So who am I? I'm a boy mom and a homeschool parent, and I'm also a speech language pathologist. And I spent a little over 10 years researching and pouring into the lives of those with special needs and challenges. And so I'm so thankful that you guys chose to join us today. Today, we're going to talk about this buy one, get one free deal. And I will tell you, with the chaos that's going on all around me, anybody can do this, okay? This is live. Okay, now I can't see your comments right now. Those of you are live, so if you're joining me live, I will go back and say hello to you guys. And if you're watching on the replay, just comment below with hashtag replay, so that way I know that you're watching on the recording, okay? So let's talk about this. So today is buy a 15 milliliter bottle of oregano and you get a 15 milliliter bottle of Melaleuca for free. Now this is, I think it's $29 for non-members of doTERRA and $22 for members. And you can get up to 5 on your account today. So we're going to talk about how to use these. And then bonus, we're going to talk about our families today and how you love on your families. I want to know what you and your family's love languages are. Now, if you are watching, if you're in our VIP BOGO deals group, you know that we've already been talking about this today and giving you guys some tools to be able to discover how to pour more into your families and talk to them in their love language. So let's talk about oregano. I'm going to pull up something that I had pulled up, and let me see if I can find it. Pay no attention to the craziness that's happening all around me and the noise. So I had let me see if I have it pulled here. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, here it is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's talk a little bit for a minute about, honestly, we're going to talk about the words eviction notice, because having access to these two oils is really just a solution provided by God in nature to combat parasites in our lives. Now, we can be talking about this with regards to our thoughts and our emotions and our relationships, and also physical needs. So, so one suggestion of a way that you can use these. So oregano, you can use aromatically, topically, and internally. However, because of the high phenol content in it, it makes it highly hot or spicy. So let me pull up I'm losing my info here. So it makes it highly spicy. So you're gonna always, always, always wanna dilute this with a carrier oil. Now you can use various carrier oils from almond oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. My personal favorite is fractionated coconut oil, just because it has a much longer shelf life than the others. And it's also not as greasy as something like olive oil, and it's really great for your skin, and it's odorless. So it works really well with essential oils. So this can be very irritating to the skin or internally if you're not diluting it. So you always want to dilute this. But you are going to be so glad you have this on hand when the zombie apocalypse hits. That's what my friend Amy likes to share. When everyone else is running, screaming because the apocalypse has hit, you will be sitting pretty and at peace because you have this in your toolbox. So it has a lot of properties that are very beneficial for killing all the things. Okay. So what you can do is you can do equal parts of oregano and your Melaleuca with an equal ratio of your carrier oil, maybe even like, for instance, castor oil, for instance, and you can put those in a little veggie capsule and take it internally. You can also apply this to the bottom of your feet and the abdomen 3 times a day for 10 days, and then switch to Melaleuca for 20 days and repeat. Those are some good ways to use it. Oregano is a great oil to use in 10 days, and then switch to something else and repeat if you're working on those things that I just talked about. This is a powerful antioxidant that offsets free radical damage. It's very helpful in soothing histamine reactions, also balancing your adrenals and your thyroid stress that kind of ends up having you deal with mental fatigue. Great substitute for toxic cleaners because of its properties. So, so that's when you're gonna love using your oregano, and you're also gonna love it to add to your spaghetti. And it has a longer shelf life. It will outlast your oregano spice in a cabinet. So we love adding this to our chicken, to spaghetti, and you only need a drop or 2 at a time. A drop can do a whole lot. So you need very little. Okay, so if you're watching and you have oregano in your home, tell me what's your favorite way to have oregano. Why are you glad that you have oregano in your house? And then let's talk about the freebie today. This is another powerhouse of an oil, Melaleuca. My friend Pramela likes to call this snake oil that's all grown up. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Melaleuca, and then we're going to talk, and I'm going to show you how to do a special massage technique with your oils. Okay, so you're going to stick around. So Melaleuca, you can also use aromatically, topically, and internally. However, different from oregano, this is a very, very mild oil. So in the sense that it's not very irritating to the skin. In fact, it can be used neat. However, there's no need to. You can always just use your carrier oil to provide better absorption. But this oil has, in fact, both of these oils have been around for centuries, but it's very powerful in its cleansing effects on the skin. Also helpful for supporting your immune system and against any kind of seasonal threats and things like that. So maybe you've been wanting to make the switch with less toxins in your home for a while, but you're not sure where to start. Melaleuca is where to start, and I'm going to show you why in just a minute. So the oregano is sourced, doTERRA's oregano is sourced in Turkey, and doTERRA's Melaleuca is sourced in Australia. It's where these plants are indigenous and where they grow the hardiest, and then they produce the most powerful essential oil. That's a little note about the quality in essential oils. Not all oils are created equal. You will not find the same benefits if you go to the dollar store today or you go to Best Buy or Costco and buy these because of the lack of industry standards. And you really have to become an educated consumer when you start to use these oils, because everything that's labeled natural or pure is not the kind of medicinal type grade of an essential oil, and you're not going to get the same health benefits. You're welcome to try, but you won't. Trust me from my own experience and the experience of thousands of others that I've talked with and met, you don't find the same quality, and so you won't get the same benefits. You want to look for essential oils that have the right plant variety, the right species of oregano and Melaleuca that will provide the highest health benefits. You want to find that their plants are being grown in the native locations, because it's going to give the healthiest plant and the most potent oil. You want to find out whether or not they're grown without pesticides, herbicides, all those things. And are they third-party tested? Every batch. You want to know that information. On your oils, when you get them, you're going to see these little labels, these numbers on the bottom. You can actually plug that number into a website called source2u.com, and you're going to be able to find out every single information about that bottle of the oil that's in this bottle. You'll find out the chemical properties. You'll find out how it tested from the third-party source. So it's helpful to buy them from a company that is transparent in what they do. So let's talk a little bit about uses for Melaleuca, okay? See these right here? If you are a DIY person, or even if you're not a DIY person, you are going to be pumped about getting started with reducing the toxins that are in your home. So I'm going to show you, this Melaleuca is so cleansing and so helpful for cleaning your house. These are all the things that I have been able to use that have my Melaleuca in them. Okay, so first off, my after sun lotion. You'll see here I have a label on it that tells that I have Melaleuca in this, along with a few other oils. This, combined with doTERRA's unscented lotion, helps us when we are out in the sun, and it's going to help you too when you've had a little too much sun. It's also going to be great to have on hand when you have in the winter time, like now, and your skin's a little bit more dry. It's going to give you a lot of great benefits for your skin because of the oils that you put in here. So you can make your own simple after sun lotion with your Melaleuca. You can also use it to add, anybody want to guess what this is? That sticker is a picture of, you're right. I did wipe this off with On Guard before I'm showing this to you, but this is a bottom spray. We used something like this when our littles were really little and we were changing diapers, but you can also continue, that's him, our special guest. But you can also use this when you are No one is in diapers anymore, like in our house, and you can use this as a fresh way to use on your bottom in the bathroom. All right. We also use this. Anybody have bumps, bruises, ouches in their family, whether you have kids or not, whether you're a klutz in the kitchen? This spray has my Melaleuca in it, and it has the other BOGO from Monday. It has lavender in it. It has another really special, powerful oil in it as well called frankincense. But this is a powerhouse in helping to cleanse the area when there's been a bump, scrape, bruise. And it's really simple to make. I even have a smaller version of this. Go grab that, please. I even have a smaller version of this that I carry in my purse with me, and we keep it with us on the go. Did I mention I have 3 boys? Okay, lastly, this is my glass and window cleaner. And this also has Melaleuca in it. And I also use Melaleuca in my general cleaning spray. So you can see how multi-purpose your oils are and exactly why these are such a powerhouse. So I want to hear from you. What do you think is your first DIY or a next DIY that you want to make with your lavender? Put in the comments below. What's the next one you want to make? And then let's talk about love languages. Do you know your love language? If you don't, and you're not a part of our VIP BOGO deals group, you're going to want to jump in that group today because we're talking about that today. Gosh, his name just left me, the author of the book 5 Love Languages, but he coined 5 love languages that each person has, that a way that they receive love best and that they give love best. And those 5 are quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, and gifts. And it's a way that we all receive love best, and everybody's different. So my love languages are quality time and acts of service. It really shows a lot of love to me. I feel a lot loved when someone I love is spending time with me and is doing acts of service, like maybe mopping the floor for me. Anybody else had that your love languages? And everybody's a little different. So, but today we're going to talk about the love language of physical touch. And this is a great way if you have a spouse or yourself or a family member or your kids, that they receive love best and give love best through physical touch, through the aroma touch hand technique. Anybody familiar with the aroma touch hand technique? Put a 1 in the comments if you have heard or ever received an aroma touch hand technique massage, and put a 2 in the comments if you have never. I'm curious how many of you have experienced this. I'm going to have my little friend Asher here. It is time for you, buddy. That's going to blow away. So yeah. Okay. Get your oils. So Asher picked an oil that he would like for me to use. So let's just talk a little bit for a minute about the aroma touch hand technique. It's comprised of 5 different movements, and the goal of this is to not only provide a bonding experience between you and the other person, but also to provide for their love languages. And you can provide a lot of emotional and physical benefits just by providing this hand massage. It also, you have nerve endings all on the palms of your hands. So this is going to impact every area of your body, even though you're just working with the hand. Okay. So to complete the entire hand technique, it takes between 5 and 10 minutes. So I'm not going to demonstrate the whole entire thing. Actually, I may show you one hand. So because each hand takes 2 to 5 minutes. It's quick, simple, but it can really provide a big impact through the human connection that's formed. Okay, scooch over so you can be in here with me. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the hand technique, and while I'm pulling that up, I want you to know a couple of ways that you can order this BOGO, because this is only available today. So it's not these oils. Put those down for just a minute. Let's not hold them up over the concrete because they're gonna break. Okay, so the ways to order this today is you're going to go, if you already have a membership account, you can go right in on your doTERRA account. You can order up to 5 of these. You're just going to add in your oregano, and the Melaleuca is going to automatically populate into your cart, okay? If you do not have an account yet, on all the BOGOs, you're going to see member and non-member prices. And friends don't let friends get these oils at retail. So we're going to help you grab a membership. So just reach out to the person who invited you to watch this video, or reach out to the wellness advocate who has been helping you. And usually what we do is just set up a quick appointment to not only take your order, but also to let you know about the starter kits that we have, because we wouldn't be doing our job if we didn't do this. And it usually only takes about 15 minutes, but we want to meet your needs. And there's also a way that this month that you can get your hands on 2 other powerhouse oils that are freebies this month based on how much what you get started with. So if you're needing any help in the sleep department, or love the smell and aroma of citrus oils, then you're definitely going to want to know about those. So let me show you here how this is done. So you're going to apply. Asher has picked here to start with the Steady. This is the grounding blend. This is from the kids line of oils, and this is a blend of oils that has coconut oil already in it. So it's already pre-diluted and safe and ready for him. And it has amyris, balsam fir, coriander, and a flower oil in it. Oh, magnolia. And so it's really great for soothing any kind of anxious feelings, really just to kind of steady the mind. It's a very grounding blend. If you already have your oils and you love balance, this is like the kids version of balance. So I'm going to show you what you're going to do here. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Hey, Buford. Good to see you guys on here. Hey, Cindy. Okay, so here's how you're going to do the hand technique. So you're going to apply. You're going to need to turn this way. Okay, you're going to want to face mom, please.
Not the hand with the guinea pig bite.
Yes, he has a bite on one of his hands, and so we're going to use this one, although we have been using oils in that hand too. Okay, so you never know what you're going to get when you're live. Okay, so you're going to put a light coating of the oil into the palm of the person's hand. Okay, you can just relax it on mom's hand. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of apply it. And if it's a boy, if it's a little boy like mine is, the hand is going to feel very gritty because it's dirty. So then you're going to turn the hand around, and you're going to use both hands, and you're just going to kind of hold on. You're just going to kind of grip their hands on each side and just kind of pull to kind of apply the oils across the oils. You're going to need to turn a little bit more towards me. Okay, why don't you do this? There you go. Okay, so you're going to do that across. Just scoot back a little bit. There you go. Can everybody see? This is my Asher. Tell everybody how old you are.
I'm 6 years old.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn the hand back over, and there's going to be 3 different regions that you're going to working with, okay? And you're going to start with the first region here. This is closest to the thumb, and you're just going to use your thumbs to kind of work through each of those regions, and just kind of medium pressure, just kind of working through the entire surface of the hand. Obviously, if you're working with a child, it's hard pressure. Okay, here, relax your hand. There you go. You can just relax it right there. And then you're just going to kind of work through each of those, the middle zone here and this third zone here. And you're just going to work through the entire surface of the palm, okay? Now, if you're dealing with a smaller hand like a child's, then it's going to take you a little bit less time. And then you're going to do, once you're finished with that, you're going to do a pinpoint, kind of a zone activation. You're going to use your thumbs, and you're going to work through 5 different zones for each finger, okay? And let me look here. I'm making sure that I'm doing the right thing. Okay. So you're going to work through, and you guys see that here? Let me make sure you can see that okay. Let me know if you can see that okay. So you're going to work through and kind of like you're texting, okay? And you're going to work through each finger all the way down to the tip, okay? And then you're going to work through from the base all the way in that second zone here. You're going to pretend like there's each zone here for each one. And you're going to go all the way through to the tip of the finger. How does that feel? Can you guys see his face? I think his face says it all. And you're going to work your way through each of the zones, each of the 5 zones. Is it making you chill? You look chill. Okay, open your hand. See, this is exactly what you'll experience with your family members when you do this for them. It's a great, simple, quick way to meet the love language of someone whose love language is physical touch. And if you're in a VIP BOGO group, or if you go to the 5 love languages, you Google that, you can be able to take the test and find out what your love language is. And you can find out the love language of your family members. So once you've gone through all of those zones, then you're going to do a little, stay where you are. You're going to go through and kind of do a little pull through those surfaces, through those areas, but in between the fingers, okay? So you'll go in between them and kind of pull through like this. Again, with kind of a medium pressure. And you're just going to kind of stretch the tissue like that. And you're going to repeat that 3 times.
If you stretch the tissue, you'll break the tissue.
No, because you are strong.
I mean, if you're doing it on a tissue.
You can find more about how to do this
Okay,
by going to aromatouchhandtechnique.com. And you're going to use this. So you're going to introduce. You'll do the tissue stretch on the outside. You'll do the regions, the tissue pull there. You'll do the 5 zones, and then you'll do the pull. And that's that. And then you'll do it for the other hand. Any questions that you guys have about this? If you'd like to learn more about how to do this for your family and really create a bonding experience, then you can just type in the comments below, hand technique, and can you put that back on? And then you can do that. Now we're about to sign off and on our page here, but you can, we're gonna be showing you how to do more of these kinds of things, and we're doing even more inside our VIP BOGOs group. So thank you guys for joining us. It's a little bit longer today, but thank you for joining us, and we'll see you guys for tomorrow's BOGO. Bye-bye.